What if the very thing you're praying to escape is actually the doorway to your next level? What if the struggle you're facing right now is not a punishment but a preparation? Because every challenge carries within it a hidden opportunity waiting for someone brave enough to see it differently, and the moment you stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" you shift from being a victim of circumstances to becoming the creator of your destiny. Because pressure doesn't break diamonds, it creates them. Storms don't destroy strong roots, they deepen them. And the obstacles in your path are not there to block you but to build you, to sharpen your focus, to test your resilience, and to reveal strengths you didn't even know you had. So instead of fearing the challenge, face it, learn from it, grow through it, and turn every setback into a setup for a comeback that defines who you truly are. Every challenge you face arrives with a question hidden inside it, asking whether you will shrink back in fear or step forward with courage and claim the lesson it carries. Difficult moments are not random interruptions in your life story. They are carefully placed chapters designed to shape your strength and sharpen your character. When things fall apart, it often means something stronger is trying to be built in its place. Growth never comes wrapped in comfort. It comes disguised as pressure, uncertainty, and responsibility. The people who win in life are not those who avoid problems, but those who decide to transform problems into possibilities. Instead of focusing on what you lost, focus on what you can learn. Instead of asking why this is happening to you, ask how it can help you become better. Your mindset in the middle of difficulty determines your outcome at the end of it. Pain can either make you bitter or make you better, and that choice is always yours. When you train your mind to see opportunity inside struggle, you begin to unlock a new level of personal power. Every setback carries feedback that can redirect you toward something greater. The obstacle in front of you might actually be protecting you from a smaller future. Resilience is built in moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. Strength is revealed when comfort disappears. If you can endure the challenge, you can eventually dominate the opportunity hidden inside it. There will be seasons when everything feels uncertain, when your plans collapse and your confidence shakes, but those are the seasons that prepare you for leadership. Uncertainty forces you to rely on creativity instead of routine. It pushes you to think differently and act boldly. When the path is unclear, you are invited to carve a new one. Many breakthroughs are born in moments of confusion. The frustration you feel today might be the fuel that drives tomorrow's success. Instead of resisting change, learn to adapt and evolve. The strongest people are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who rise quickly and wisely. Failure is not a final verdict, it is a temporary teacher. Every mistake contains instruction for improvement. When you embrace challenges as training, you begin to build unstoppable confidence. Confidence does not come from comfort, it comes from conquering difficulty. The storm you survive becomes the story you tell with pride. Your scars become proof of your strength. And every difficult chapter adds depth to your character. Opportunities rarely appear in perfect conditions, they are usually hidden behind effort and persistence. When others see problems, leaders see potential. The difference lies in perspective. If you change the way you look at the challenge itself begins to change. A closed door often directs you toward a better entrance. Rejection can redirect you to a path that aligns more with your purpose. Delay does not mean denial, it often means preparation. The struggle you are in today might be aligning you for something bigger tomorrow. Hard times force you to develop skills you would never learn in easy seasons. They teach patience, discipline, and resilience. They reveal who truly supports you and who does not. They clarify what truly matters in your life. Every challenge strips away distractions and exposes your priorities. Within pressure, your true potential is forged. And when you finally succeed, you will realize the struggle was necessary. When you face a problem head-on, you send a message to yourself that you are capable. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite fear. Every time you confront discomfort, you expand your limits. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone. The challenges you avoid today become the regrets of tomorrow. But the challenges you embrace today become the victories of the future. You are stronger than the obstacle in front of you. You have survived difficult days before and you will survive again. Each victory over adversity builds momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief creates action. And action transforms circumstances. The key is to keep moving even when progress feels slow. Small steps during hard times still count. Consistency in adversity leads to extraordinary outcomes. Some challenges are meant to test your patience. Others are meant to reveal your passion. When something matters deeply to you, you will find a way to overcome resistance. Obstacles often filter out those who are not committed. They separate wishful thinking from true dedication. If you persist long enough, you will outlast the difficulty. Time and effort defeat most barriers. Your greatest breakthroughs will come after your greatest doubts. The moment you feel like quitting is often the moment before transformation. When you push through, you discover hidden reserves of strength. Those reserves become your competitive advantage. Hard times build mental toughness. Mental toughness creates long-term success. Success built through struggle lasts longer. And the reward becomes sweeter because you earned it. Every challenge invites you to upgrade your skills. Instead of complaining about the difficulty, ask what ability you need to develop. Challenges highlight gaps that you can improve. They show you where to grow. Learning during hard times makes you adaptable. Adaptability ensures survival and growth. The world changes constantly and challenges prepare you to keep up. If everything were easy, you would remain average. Difficulty pushes you beyond mediocrity. It forces you to innovate and rethink your strategy. The discomfort you feel is often growth and progress. When you embrace lifelong learning, every obstacle becomes a classroom. Every experience becomes a lesson. Every lesson becomes an asset. And every asset increases your value. You cannot control every circumstance, but you can control your response. Your response determines whether the challenge defeats you or develops you. Reaction creates results. A calm mind sees solutions that a stressed mind misses. When you pause and reflect, you gain clarity. Clarity leads to smarter decisions. Smart decisions reduce unnecessary suffering. Even in chaos, you can choose discipline. Even in hardship, you can choose gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from loss to possibility. Possibility fuels motivation. Motivation inspires action. Action creates progress. Progress builds hope. And hope keeps you moving forward. Sometimes challenges remove what is comfortable but no longer useful. They clear space for something greater. Losing a job can lead to discovering a true calling. Ending a relationship can lead to deeper self-respect. Financial struggle can teach better management and discipline. Health setbacks can inspire lifestyle transformation. Each hardship carries a seed of renewal. What feels like an ending may be a beginning in disguise. Trust the process even when it feels painful. Trust that growth often requires letting go. When you release what no longer serves you, you make room for opportunity. New doors open when old ones close. New paths appear when old ones fade. Life rearranges itself for your evolution. And evolution always involves challenge. The greatest achievers in history were not strangers to adversity. They faced rejection, failure, and doubt. What separated them was their refusal to give up. They viewed every obstacle as preparation. They saw every failure as feedback. They treated criticism as motivation. They used fear as fuel. They allowed pressure to polish their potential. Their mindset transformed limitation into leverage. You have access to that same power. The difference is not talent, it is perspective. When you believe that challenges are shaping you, you stop resisting them. When you stop resisting, you start rising. And rising changes everything. Your story becomes one of resilience and triumph. Right now, whatever challenge you are facing holds an opportunity within it. It may not be obvious yet, but it is there. Look closely at the lesson hidden inside the difficulty. Ask yourself how this moment can strengthen you. Choose growth over comfort. Choose courage over fear. Choose persistence over quitting. Each decision you make in hard times defines your future. Turn pain into power. Turn setbacks into stepping stones. Turn obstacles into advantages. Your greatest breakthroughs are waiting on the other side of resistance. Step forward with faith in your ability. Believe that you are being prepared for something bigger. And transform every challenge into an opportunity that elevates your life. Challenges often arrive without warning, shaking your plans and testing your patience in ways you never expected. But within every unexpected moment lies the chance to discover how adaptable you truly are. When life disrupts your routine, it forces you to grow beyond dependence on comfort. Comfort keeps you safe, but challenges make you strong. The discomfort you feel is evidence that you are stretching into a new version of yourself. Instead of resisting the pressure, learn to work with it. Pressure refines focus and eliminates distractions. It demands clarity about what truly matters. In the middle of difficulty, you discover your priorities. What once seemed important may suddenly feel insignificant. Challenges simplify your life by revealing what deserves your energy. They teach you to conserve strength for meaningful battles. Every tough moment strengthens your emotional endurance. Endurance builds confidence in your ability to survive anything. And once you know you can survive, you begin to thrive. There are times when the obstacle seems bigger than your belief in yourself. That is the moment you must choose faith over fear. Fear magnifies problems, but faith magnifies possibilities. The size of the challenge does not determine the size of your future. Your response does. When you stand firm in adversity, you train your mind to remain steady under pressure. A steady mind finds creative solutions. Creative solutions turn barriers into breakthroughs. You may not control the storm, but you can control your sails. Adjust your direction instead of cursing the wind. Flexibility is a superpower during hard times. It allows you to bend without breaking. The more flexible you become, the more unstoppable you are. Strength combined with adaptability creates resilience. Resilience ensures that no challenge can permanently defeat you. Sometimes the opportunity hidden in a challenge is self-discovery. You learn what you are truly capable of when comfort disappears. You uncover strengths that routine never required. You find courage that calm seasons never demanded. Hard times reveal leadership qualities buried beneath doubt. They teach you to make decisions with limited information. They sharpen your instincts and heighten your awareness. In struggle, you discover your true character. Character built in difficulty cannot be shaken easily. It becomes the foundation of lasting success. When you grow internally, external results eventually follow. Inner transformation always precedes outer achievement. The challenge is shaping your identity. It is molding you into someone stronger and wiser. And that transformation is the greatest opportunity of all. Obstacles also teach patience, a skill many overlook but few master. Patience prevents rushed decisions that create bigger problems. It allows you to observe before reacting. During delays, you gather insight and strategy. While others panic, you prepare. Preparation turns waiting time into productive time. The delay might be strengthening your foundation. Foundations built slowly last longer. Quick success without depth often collapses under pressure. Challenges slow you down to build you correctly. They ensure you are ready for what you are asking for. Readiness increases sustainability. Sustainability ensures long-term achievement. When your time finally comes, you will be equipped. And the waiting will have been worth it. Every challenge forces you to confront limiting beliefs. It exposes the stories you tell yourself about what you can or cannot do. When difficulty arises, those beliefs are tested. If you believe you are weak, you may surrender. If you believe you are capable, you will search for solutions. Belief shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. The obstacle is not just external, it is internal. Overcoming self-doubt is often the real victory. When you change your internal narrative, your external world shifts. Confidence grows with every small win. Small wins accumulate into major breakthroughs. The challenge becomes proof of your potential. You realize you are stronger than your excuses. And that realization unlocks new opportunities. Difficult seasons also teach humility and gratitude. When everything is easy, appreciation fades. But when you struggle, every small progress feels meaningful. Gratitude during hardship creates emotional stability. It reminds you that even in difficulty, there is something to value. Appreciation shifts your focus from what is missing to what remains. This mindset fuels resilience. Resilience attracts solutions. People are drawn to those who remain positive under pressure. Opportunities often come through relationships. When you handle challenges with grace, others notice. They trust your strength and character. Trust opens doors that talent alone cannot. Your attitude during adversity builds your reputation. And your reputation can create unexpected opportunities. Sometimes challenges are invitations to innovate. When traditional methods fail, creativity awakens. You begin to explore new approaches. You question old assumptions. Innovation thrives in limitation. Constraints force you to think differently. Some of the greatest inventions were born from necessity. Necessity pushes you beyond ordinary thinking. Instead of saying it cannot be done, ask how it can be done. Curiosity transforms frustration into experimentation. Experimentation leads to discovery. Discovery creates advantage. Advantage turns struggle into success. The challenge that blocks one path may open 10 new ones. Your willingness to adapt determines your reward. Hardship also strengthens emotional intelligence. When you experience struggle, you understand others more deeply. Empathy grows through shared pain. Empathy improves leadership and relationships. People respect those who have endured and evolved. Your story of overcoming can inspire someone else. Inspiration itself is an opportunity. Your challenges can become someone else's hope. The lessons you learn are not just for you. They equip you to guide others. Guiding others increases your influence. Influence creates impact. Impact builds legacy. The struggle you overcome today may change lives tomorrow. That is the power hidden inside difficulty. There will be moments when progress feels invisible. When effort seems unrewarded and results seem distant. In those moments, persistence becomes your greatest asset. Consistency during uncertainty builds unstoppable momentum. Even when you cannot see growth, it may be happening internally. Roots grow deeper before branches expand. Trust the unseen progress. Every disciplined action compounds over time. Time rewards those who refuse to quit. Quitting guarantees failure, but persistence keeps possibility alive. Possibility is the doorway to opportunity. As long as you continue, you are still in the game. And staying in the game increases your odds of success. Your breakthrough might be closer than you think. Hold on long enough to witness it. Ultimately, challenges redefine you if you allow them to. They break old patterns and build stronger habits. They remove illusions and reveal truth. They force growth that comfort would never demand. You can choose to see them as barriers or as bridges. A barrier stops you, but a bridge carries you forward. Your perception determines the outcome. When you train yourself to seek opportunity in adversity, life changes. You stop fearing problems and start welcoming growth. You begin to approach difficulty with confidence. Confidence transforms how others see you. It transforms how you see yourself. Each conquered challenge becomes a stepping stone. Each stepping stone elevates your perspective. And from that higher perspective, every challenge becomes an opportunity waiting to be claimed. As you move forward from this moment, remember that every challenge placed in your path is not there to stop you but to shape you into someone stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future you dream about. The struggles you face today are building the resilience you will rely on tomorrow. The pressure you feel is preparing you for greater responsibility. Instead of shrinking in the face of difficulty, rise with determination and confidence. Choose to see every setback as a setup for growth. Choose to believe that obstacles are guiding you toward a higher level of potential. Keep learning, keep adapting, and keep pushing forward even when progress feels slow. One day you will look back and realize that the hardest moments were the turning points that changed everything. Stay patient, stay focused, and never underestimate the power you hold within. Because when you decide to turn challenges into opportunities, nothing in this world can truly hold you back.